What is going on, guys? It is CW Gaming, and I am back with another episode of the NCAA 14 Road to Glory series. And in today's episode, we do have an important one, and that is the National Championship. That is right, we made it, and I'll show you how we made it in a second. There's also some more important business to take care of, and that is the Heisman and end of the year awards. After that SEC performance we put on, the committee had no other choice than to put us at the top of the Heisman, and that's what happened. We won the Heisman by a lot of votes. After that SEC championship game, we beat out the running back from Air Force, and we took home a Heisman in our sophomore season. I'm excited, I'm shocked, I'm happy about it. We won the Heisman, and we won a couple of other awards as well for our performance this season. So there's our Heisman next to our Kentucky logo, and our other awards were the Maxwell Award and the Davy O'Brien Award. So those are huge awards, huge honors, and this is the top 25 polls. So we are going to be playing Nebraska, and this is how we got here. Louisville lost their conference championship, and Alabama lost theirs, and so that put us at number 2. So we were number 4, so here we go. Number 2 versus number 1 Nebraska. We're playing in a huge game right now. Coming off the last season, this is our first really primetime season that we've had to experience, so we don't have a lot of experience in these huge games like this. We're 1 for 1 in big games, both against Alabama, so here we go. The first drive is looking good. On a 2nd and 7, we're going to hand this one to Smoke, and he goes down for a couple of yards. So 3rd and 8, we really don't want this drive to stall out on the opening drive. We have a 4 verts call. We're going to drop back, roll out of the pocket. Pressure is coming, and we're not going to make it. So our defense holds strong after a punt on our first drive, bringing up the second one. We're going to have to roll out once again. Their defensive ends are pretty quick. We're learning that right now. They're pretty fast, and it is tough to get around the edge. So we're going to have to stay in the pocket, throw the ball. We throw this one to Daly Jr. for his first catch of the game. So here we go, play action. We're going to roll out. Nobody's open, so we're going to take this one up, and the defensive end catches us once again. So they are quick. We're going to stay in the pocket as much as we can, and that ball was dangerous. It was almost intercepted as it should have been. So 3rd and 3, we have a second chance. I could have had X open there for a second, but it would have been a risky throw. So we fumble the ball trying to escape the pocket, and this defensive line is something else. They are showing us how tough they are, and it is tough to move the ball right now. So after a good throw, Rose is going to get the ball, and there is a flag. So we finally get some positive yardage, and we have a clipping call on our offensive lineman. And now it's 1st and 16, so we're going to try and make this room back up. Nobody's open, but I do see Circle. That's Alley deep down the field, and he's going to score. That's exactly what we needed. Extending the play, Alley makes a huge catch like he's been doing all season, and we go up 7-3. So our defense is able to prevent a touchdown, so we have a little bit of breathing room to work with. We're in the second quarter, 4 minutes to go. We're rolling out, nobody's open. We're going to throw this one away before we're sacked, and we still have a 3rd down. So it's important not to get sacked right there, and we have Morris who breaks a tackle. Goes down for 23 yards, and we are now moving the ball down the field. It's exactly what we needed to do. Another play action. We're rolling out, nobody's open, so we're just going to throw this one away. And that's what we've been struggling with this year, is trying to get rid of the ball, and that ball is tipped, and now it's 3rd down. So we've usually just been able to roll out of the pocket and run. But this Nebraska defense is no joke. They're tough. Just like Alabama, they're not letting us run around like we did last week. They did their film study, and they are getting around our offensive linemen. So Rose goes down for 2 yards. Not much happening. Just under 3 minutes to go. Another run for Smoke. 0 yards, and now it's 3rd and 7. So on our curl, we have Ali, who breaks the tackle. Can he score? And he does. After the broken tackle, Ali pushes his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So our defense does give up 7, and now it's 14-10. We're trying to score one more time to increase our lead. 50 seconds to go. We see Harris down the middle of the field and he's tackled. We're going to take our second timeout here. And with 46 seconds, we are again moving the ball to Rose, who picks up the first down on the catch. So we're using good time management here. We're going to scramble out, cut up the field. The guy misses the tackle, and we get 9. So clock is still moving. We have our first down to Rose. The clock will stop for a second, and we are now in the red zone. Who do we have open? Nobody's quite open enough. We're going to try and scramble up the middle of the field, down the sideline, and we get tackled and we go down with an injury. So they are forced to call their last timeout, and Terry Wilson will come in for the backup. So 2nd and 2, gets the nice play, stops the clock for a second, 4 seconds to go. He needs to spike this ball in order to kick the field goal, but the clock starts rolling and he doesn't snap the ball. So that's pretty frustrating there. A backup comes in, can't spike the ball when we have time. It lets the clock run out. So instead of going up by a touchdown, we're still up by 3. So we need to score here in order to increase that gap a little bit. Nobody's open, so we throw this one away to avoid negative yardage, and it is 3rd and 2. So the fake to Rose. We're going to stay calm, and we have to throw this ball away and avoid the sack. But our defense does hold again. Gives us the ball back with no scoring, and we have it once again. 1st and 10. Play action. The rush is coming hard. We break the tackle, and we throw this one away. But it's going to be intentional grounding. We didn't get out of the pocket there. So 2nd and 24. We have the out route. That's Ali, who gets tackled right at the first down line. He stretches the ball across, 1st down, which will give this one to Rose. He picks up a yard. So not much going for our run game today. This game is pretty much all on us and our receiver Upshaw, who makes a nice grab down to the red zone. So we're going to run our slants here. We're going to roll out and slide down inside the 5. And here is another risky play. It's either open or it's not, and we're not going to have to force this ball. So we're going to roll out. I do see R1 now open, but just to be safe, we're going to roll this one in ourselves for the touchdown. So we're celebrating, but Nebraska does score. They're not going away. It's 21-17. That was a dangerous ball, but Rose makes the catch, and that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. We have one more quarter to go. Just under 5 minutes to go in the last quarter. This is it. Our season, our national championship hopes comes down to this. We need to keep this lead. And on a 3rd and 7, Upshaw with a nice catch and takes it up the field for a nice gain. And we are moving the ball. Play action. Our offensive coordinator loves this play. We've run it a lot of times today. But it seems to be working. 2nd and 2, we're going to use the option. And they snuffed that one out. And 3rd and 2. Ball to Rose. Picks up the 1st down and continues the drive. So here we go to Smoke. Nowhere really for him to go. He picks up a couple. And we have an option on 2nd down. So they bite me on the option. We're going to pitch this one to Rose, who breaks a tackle. And he's going to fight for a couple of yards. And it's 3rd and 3. So I'm not sure if our kicker can kick this far, so we really need to pick up this one as well. Triangle was covered there for a second, so I take this one myself, pick up the 1st, and we are still moving the ball. So on the option, I get a couple of blocks. We take it for 4 yards. And again, one of my favorite red zone plays here. We play action. Our guy is open for a second, and we were just a little bit too late, a little bit too aggressive, and I'm feeling it right here. Nebraska goes down and scores, and I'm not letting this mistake ruin our state or our national championship hopes. I'm not letting it mess it up, and not letting my legacy ruin here as well. So we're gonna have to fight hard, and it's already 3rd and 10. We need to calm down a little bit. Stop trying to force it. We're gonna roll out. The rush is there. We can't get around. And we're gonna step out of bounds for a loss of 2. So our season comes down to this. We have a receiver down the field. It's Harris who makes the catch. 1st down, and we're still alive for the moment. This is tough. We can't try to do too much like we did on that last drive. But we need to be mindful of the clock. 1 minute, 15 seconds to go. We have Harris just a couple yards at a time. We don't want to score too quick. Now under a minute, 2nd and 2. This one's to Rose. Picks up a couple on the run.
Makes it to the 11.
And our offensive coordinator's calling timeouts. So we're going to try to not leave them too much time on the clock. Another timeout. And on 2nd and 7. We're going to change this one to a run. We want to waste some time. And the running back does get down. So it's going to be 3rd and 4. 26 seconds to go. Who is open? I'm not sure. I see R1, but we can't make the throw. So 4th down, 10 seconds to go. We're going to kick the field goal and try to go in overtime. So we had an opportunity to win the game. But this is a national championship. Nothing's easy. I am young still. So the pressure got to me a little bit, and we're going to go to overtime. So here's Martinez. He was also on the Heisman list. He's one of the highest rated quarterbacks this season. So he's doing his thing as well. 2nd and 10. Ball's handed off to Mills, who picks up the 1st down. And their defense is struggling. They're tired. But they make a good play right there. 2nd and 10. Here we go. Another run. He cuts up the middle. He destroys our linebacker. And they're going to be down for a 1st down. So Martinez drops back. He's got a guy in the back of the end zone. And that's a touchdown for Nebraska. So we have to match that to stay alive. We have to score a touchdown. And it's 2nd and 3 after a nice run. We're still in position to score. Rose picks up the 1st down. And we are moving the ball. So we have an opportunity to take a shot to the end zone. But again, no forcing the ball. And I get cracked right there. I don't know how I didn't fumble. That would have ended our season for sure. But we're still alive and we're making it count. Alley with the catch. And it is 3rd and 3. So we're going to give this one to our running back. That is Rose, who keeps the game alive with a touchdown. So the rules of college overtime, we do have to take the ball again since we had the defense first. And we have to score right here. And then Nebraska gets another shot. So 2nd and 3. We drop back. We've got the slant open for a second. Alley catches it and keeps the drive alive. So 1st and 10. Can we take a shot here? Nobody's open. We're going to have to roll out. And I see Alley on the one who makes the catch. And we're going to give this one to our running back. That is Alley. That is Rose right there. Punches it in for the touchdown. So it's all up to our defense right now. 1st and 10. What are they going to do? They moved the ball pretty easily on that last drive in overtime, but not this time. Martinez goes down for a sack. 2nd and 18. They have to make this one count. Martinez rolling around, and he has jumped on another sack. 3rd and 23. It would have to be a miracle. Martinez drops back. He throws this one deep to the end zone, and it is dropped. So our season comes down to this. Could they tie it up? Could they grab the 1st down? Martinez, he's going to drop back and load this one to the end zone. And he misses his receiver. He was not on the same page. And that's going to do it. We accomplished one of the best seasons Kentucky has ever seen. We grab a national championship as well as a Heisman. this does it. I mean, we solidified ourselves as the top quarterback in the nation. We won the Heisman. We won the national championship. Nobody really suspected us this year after that loss to Alabama, but we took care of business in the SEC championship. They gave us an opportunity, and we take advantage of it. So here we are. We're celebrating. We raised the trophy. We've got our paper with the confetti, and that's going to do it. Our sophomore season ends in a national championship and a Heisman and other awards as well. And it was a great season. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at some stats to see exactly how well we did in order to see what we can do next year. So we finished with 4,000 yards with 44 touchdowns and 10 interceptions. So that's a great season, Heisman season right there. And on the rushing side, we do have our running back Rose with 1,000 yards, 12 touchdowns. We finished with 700 yards, 6 touchdowns, and Smoke with 400 yards and 4 touchdowns. So we killed on the ground this year. We had more running yards than our backup running back, but Bailey Jr. with 1,000 yards and Allie with 1,000 yards. 14 touchdowns, 12 touchdowns, and 10 touchdowns for Oliver. So our receivers, we elevated them this year. They elevated us as well. And we're going to miss Allie for sure. But we still have Daly and Oliver. Allie is graduating as a senior. So hopefully we got his draft stock up. But that's going to be our season stats. We played so well together this year. And I hope to take that into our junior season. And our junior season is going to be a big one. Are we going to stay for our are we going to finish our junior year and stay for our senior year, or are we going to bounce and go to the NFL? Those are questions for the next season and the next episodes, and I hope to see you guys there. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.